Hey everybody, Julie Tooley here and Max. Just a little bit of video here for you. I'm recovering from my eye surgery and I'm doing very well. Excuse the noise, I got a fan on. I've got a little cabin fever, so I started cleaning house. I have to be real careful because of dust. I can't strain myself or lift anything heavy, but I'm doing very well and on the road to recovery and being able to see again. But the video today really is not about me. It's about the life that we live out here as nomads in our vehicles. And I have a very important, message and some information about living out here on the road in your vehicle. Whether it's an RV, a van, a car, it doesn't matter. We've recently lost one of our nomad friends. They have passed on to a better place. And, well, they had an animal. They had a dog. And whether it's a dog or a cat or a bird, it doesn't matter. If you love the animal, you need to take measures well ahead of time before something happens to you out here. You know, and a lot of us out here are in our senior years, and death is kind of a constant out here because of our age group and our health issues and so on. But something that none of us really thought about or realized until this incident happened. The animal that this person had was basically confiscated and taken in. And even though fellow nomads were there and willing and ready to take the animal and, take custody of the animal and make sure it got a proper and good home, the authorities would not allow anyone, a beloved friend, and we're nearly family out here, they would not allow it. So the animal was taken away, and they will determine whether the animal will be put to sleep or will be adopted out. So the animal will stay in the hands of strangers. And in this incident, I'll tell you, the animal was very imprinted on its owner, and the trauma of this animal being removed from its owner was extensive. And my heart really goes out to this sweet animal, but it is what happened because none of us knew. So heads up to everyone living this life. Make a will for your animal. What's to happen to your animal if you are found deceased in your vehicle, or if you should just, something happened to you out on the trail. Make preparations way ahead of time before you're faced with this nightmare. My heart goes out to my nomadic friends who have literally done everything to help the person and the person's animal. You know who you are, and your spirits are so incredibly beautiful. It's a painful time when you have to say goodbye to a friend, but it's even more painful when you have to see their animals kicking and screaming, not wanting to go. And so y'all, take precautions today. Sit down and work out some paperwork and get it notarized, get it documented, get it in your wishes so that your friends will be able to have the right to make sure that your animal, your beloved animal, is well taken care of. And they will, and they do out here. The community out here is so beautiful. So please take heart, take notice, and realize how very, very serious this is. It's not only traumatic for the animal, it's traumatic for the friends all around to have to see, something that heart-wrenching happen, and you can't do a thing to stop it. Again, my heart just goes out to my nomadic family for what they had to endure watching this and couldn't do a thing about it. But you know, we've learned, and through pain and through suffering, we learn. Unfortunately, in this case, that's what's happened. We don't know the fate of the animal yet. We're praying and hoping that, what is best for that animal will be done. And so, y'all, this is a big heads up. And if you live in sticks and bricks, the same thing goes. They're going to take your animal away. It's going to be in quarantine. And for 3 days, they'll determine whether your animal's adoptable to strangers or put to sleep. Okay, so whether you live in sticks and bricks or you're out here in the nomadic community, take care of your animal to ensure that your animal will be safe until help comes. Always make sure that you always have plenty of food, plenty of water, and somebody calls and checks on you every single day. If you live alone and you have an animal, make sure somebody calls and checks on you every single day, because the animal is what's going to suffer here. If we die, there's nothing, no pain, we're on, we're gone, we're good. But they're not. They need food, they need water, they need love. So this video is in memory of a awesome nomadic friend. And I don't believe in death. I don't believe it for 10 seconds. I know that they're more alive now than they were here on Earth. But we have to learn from things that happen around us, and we have to take care of these precious animals. Y'all, we just got to do it. So this video is to give everybody a big heads up on what's really, really important out here. Things we never think about. Because, death is waiting for every one of us. And when that time comes, it'll come. And it'll come quickly. And it usually does. And at least for this community, it does. And make sure your animal is taken care of. Make sure somebody checks on you, calls you every single day. When you have an animal, make sure you've set things up where somebody checks on you every single day. And make sure your animal always has plenty of food and water in the event they can't get to you in a day. So God bless everyone. God bless the beautiful nomadic community out here, my friends and family. Take care of yourselves. And this is Max and Julie Tooley saying over and out.